Hey everybody, this is Sunlast Studio and we're officially live. I'm testing out my brand new setup. It's pretty chill, it's pretty cool because I have to show you what it's all about, because take a look at this. I kind of designed it so that I can have like these little buttons here on my screen where I can actually like watch the chat and everything like that. I have these little buttons to where I can actually just click on things and then, you know, just quickly do things without having to sit at my computer. So it should really help with starting on the painting, so I don't have to like move from there to here. But I'm thinking that it's probably just really gonna help me also stay focused on tasks. And just have everything organized, because organization just helps me a whole ton. Yes, and I'm super excited about that. And it's been quite a bit of time since I've streamed. It's been like a little over a whole week, and usually I'm streaming on like Wednesdays and Thursdays, but today it's Friday, or, you know, depending on where you are, Saturday morning. So, I mean, it's just, it's kind of all over the place. So, so hopefully that's all right with you guys. I know it's been kind of chaotic, my schedule has. And then also, I think it's like late, like in like a week and a half or a week or so, I'm going to be camping again with my husband up north. So yeah, I mean, like, who knows if I'm going to stream then as well. I'll probably also be pretty wiped out then. I'm getting pretty low on paints. I gotta re-up on these things, but I'll definitely be like all re-upped on paint the next time that I stream art. There's good news though. My brother maybe, well, he should be coming over tomorrow, and you know, it would be neat if I streamed and we could, like, you know, he could be a guest. That would be really cool. He'd be here in person, so I'm not really sure that I'd stream art. I might stream video games and have my brother over, and that would be pretty neat, I think. But yeah, I mean, let me hear what you think on that. I also have more news. Not to bombard you with news at the very beginning of every single stream. Super fun. So I finally redid my 5-minute break screens. Finally. I've neglected house chores and tasks in order to do this. So, you know, hopefully, and I'm actually really quite pleased with the whole thing. I think that the new break screens turned out way better than the originals, which, you know, I don't know if that's saying a lot, but I'm really quite happy with my work on it. Yeah, I'm satisfied, so then now I can move on to the next thing without, you know, feeling like I've got to continue to work on these silly break screens that I've done before. I'm having to redo things you've already done. It's not always that fun. I like working on new things. I'm going to move the mic actually closer so that you guys can hear me a little better. There we go. That should get us some better quality audio, I think. That would be good. That would be so good. But yes, I've been kind of low-key streaming. Usually it's a predictable schedule, and I would stream like frequently enough to be like twice a week minimum. That has obviously waned down over the past few months, I guess. It's like probably since the start of this year, to be honest with you. It's been a bit. You know, I've just got the busy mom thing going on, and my daughter at her age, and you know, with her particular set of needs, she you know, she needs me kind of a lot, so I, you know, and my family likes to spend time with me when I'm not closing myself off doing these things, and so it's just, you know, I've just kind of put this as a last priority sort of thing. It's on the back burner, which, you know, it's not gonna stay there, so fret not. I do intend on streaming quite a bit more, but so I do bombard my chat with my commands. I hope you guys don't mind, but this is basically my my Elgato Stream Deck without having an Elgato Stream Deck, if you know what I mean. Because I have each one of these from my smartphone linked up to a command that actually causes a trigger that controls OBS for me. So I don't have to do anything. I can just like press button and press go, like it's a couple clicks. Whereas like an Elgato Stream Deck, That, I believe, is a wired connection. I believe that that's wired. If I'm not mistaken, it requires a wire. But I don't want to add any more wires to the mess that I already have here. And I don't really exactly have the funds for one. So while it would be really cool to get something like that, I found a really cool alternative, which is a conglomeration of a bunch of different tools that I've found pieced together. And of course, if anybody really likes my setup enough to where you would like to learn how to do it yourself as a streamer without having to spend money on the Elgato Stream Deck or anything like that, then I will probably be making a video where it's like a tutorial on how to set something like this up. I did actually spend about $4 on this setup because I purchased the full version of a keyboard app, and this is specifically for Android. So yeah, I mean, there are a bunch of other things that you could do, but it's a flat rate of like $4. So it shouldn't be anything too crazy. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got on that front. I suppose I could be using like my flat brush right now. But yeah, that's all just really cool, really pretty neat stuff that you can do. Let me just try and orient this so that you can see it hopefully a little bit better. I'm not sure that it really, usually it goes back a little further, but I'm not sure that it wants to. Oh well, right? Come on. So I think I'm probably going to use my cat tongue brush because it's a wider brush. It's a little bit easier for me to control. There was something that I did want to work on last time, and I have to try to remember what I was thinking, what I was doing. I'm gonna move the mic once again, just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking, something that we can do with the insides of the wings. They could be something similar to the inside or the undersides of the dragon. So we can just kind of figure that out, I guess. I definitely want a lot of magenta for this. And a lot of white. Okay. So, actually, I might just want to use a little bit of white to kind of make the cross sections. So then if I do that, and then I go like this. Okay. Thinking I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit, maybe. Well, anywho, I do want to say, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, Ran. I am pretty excited to be streaming again, to be honest with ya. because it feels like it's been a bit. It always, you know, it always does feel that way when I haven't streamed for like a sec, but I get to missing. I get to missing talking to you people and just kind of chilling out, enjoying a little bit of art. The art fun. So if I have like alternating, like overlapping, alternating patterns, I think that would be cool. Of course, I'm making it up as I go. Because what fun is it if I mean, plotting things ahead of time isn't so bad. Don't get me wrong. But there's just something charming about coming up with decisions and things on the fly. I mean, just look at that. That's gonna be so fun. I don't know, I'm just excited about it. Okay. I mean, I can add like the overlapping these little things down here. I'm just playing some Fakemon this morning. Ooh, is this a ROM hack? So I figured I would hang out with you for a bit while I play. That's so nice. Well, thank you for hanging out with me while you play. I'm guessing it's a ROM hack. What kind of ROM hack is it? If I'm guessing correctly, I could be wrong. I haven't really played many ROM hacks. The only ones that I've personally played are the ones that are meant to be scary. Like there was a gold version one that was, maybe it's silver, I think it's gold though. That's on, well, I wouldn't call it a ROM hack because it's on PC. And then there's also Hypno's Lullaby that I played. Super creepy. It's actually just a website game. Ooh. That sounds fun. Poke Farm. I think I've actually heard of that. Is that one where there's a lot of like eggs? How are you? Hello, Keto. Hi. Poke Farm. That is so nice. I'm pretty sure I've seen ads for it, perhaps. Maybe. That might be so. That would be neat if I have. If I've seen ads and I somewhat know what you're talking about. Pretty cool. So then let me think. I would have to overlap this with the short one. Yes, okay. I think I get what I'm doing here. Very, very nice. And then, of course, this one comes down quite a bit more. And then this one. Okay. And this one overlaps there. Okay, nice. Hi. Yep, no battling, just no battling, just lots of eggs. Oh yeah. That makes complete sense, Rin, because that's what I think I saw with the ads, is just a lot of egg hatching and just a bunch of different eggs and different colored eggs and combinations. Yay, Nightfire! Woohoo! Yes, I'm in a good mood to stream tonight. So last night, I intended to stream and I got like fully set up, but by the time I was fully set up, I was exhausted and I only had like an hour or so to stream. So it's just like, you know, I figured I'd just do it tonight and I feel great. So I'm really glad I did. I feel great tonight. Super happy. Yes, take a look at that. Look at the overlapping scales. So we're like gonna try to make it look kind of like succulent leaves over here. Yes. Yeah, okay. Nice. And then they just kind of overlap like that. Very cool. Very fun. And then, yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna go like this. And so we're just kind of plotting out the texture that we're gonna be using here. Keto! Got that Bob Ross over there. You know, my paintbrush sort of looks like Pepto-Bismol. Hey, Keto, look, it's the pink sauce. You guys, it's that pink sauce. There it is. Yummy. Gross. Open up. Open your mouth. Get ready for the pink sauce, baby. Oh no. Sorry to traumatize you. Gross. Yeah. Yes, the dangers of pink sauce. Rin, do you know what I'm talking about with that horrible pink sauce trend? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. They're crying. Oh. I found the secret recipe. Yes, I do. Guys, I found the secret recipe. It's magenta, white, and a tiny bit of cyan. There's your pink sauce. And we're talking about acrylic paints, of course. What else would it be? If pink sauce isn't acrylic paint, I would be shocked. Because, I mean, look at how thick and Pepto-Bismol-y. Oh, goodness. Yes, you gotta love the internet. Coming up with the most creative ideas. So creative. I mean, at least it's not gamer girl bathwater, I guess. With a hint of Pepto and mayo. Yum. You know what? When I was little, I actually liked the flavor of Pepto-Bismol. I know. Laugh all you want. Laugh it up. Terrible. Terrible. But I did it. I mean, I guess I sort of still kind of a little bit do. I don't know. Ew. Yeah, I know. Laugh it up, guys. Laugh it up. Yeah, I liked it. When I was little, I was like my daughter's age now. When, you know, she's so she's really small. She's very small. And when I was her age, I would pretend that I was sick to my stomach so that my mom would give me Pepto-Bismol. And I got away with it a couple times. Disgusting, I know. Recall Rev. Yeah, that's a fun fact about Sunla that you didn't know. That I drink Pepto-Bismol. No, I'm just kidding. I don't, but you know. close enough. My eyes burn tonight. What is going on? Goodness. Alright, so I've kind of like mapped out the scales here, and I feel like right now it's actually looking pretty cool. I might have to start working on the other side though. I guess the first thing that I would want to start with is just kind of like the white plot lines. It's really good to just kind of plot things out a little bit first, but you might say I'm winging it, because pretty much I'm always winging it when it comes to art. I absolutely love to know what I'm doing, which is great, but there's just something nice about kind of doing things a little bit off the cuff. You know? Alright, so those two are connected up to this joint right here, and then the rest just kind of tapers off. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, that's gross. Wait. Hello, Lemon Fluff. Hi. I had a friend who swore Pepto was good for you. She would just drink it as a drink. No. Okay, no, I've never gone that far before, Rin. Okay, I'm of course like telling you the truth. Okay, Lemon Fluff, you missed when I basically said I was talking about like I liked Pepto-Bismol when I was little, and when I was my daughter's age, I would pretend I had an upset stomach so that my mom would give me Pepto-Bismol. And I loved it because it tasted like candy to me. So yeah, that's pretty gross. But what Rin just said there, I've never gone that far before. That's actually, I've never heard of that, and that's actually quite horrendous. That's gross. Oh my gosh, this sip is so funny. I bet there's Pepto in there. No, Sunla doesn't have Pepto in her little cup. That would be repulsive. We just talked about that. Hilarious. Keto! Yes. That would be really gross. Oh my. Oh my. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was probably... too. That was probably the most delicious medicine to me as a child. These days, I don't do that. I don't know. That's really gross. Obviously I don't have my mom to beg for, you know, Pepto from, but I'm also an adult in the way that I know what Pepto is and what it's for, and I'm not gonna go buy it as a drink that's, I swear it's good for me. My gosh, I can't imagine. Why would her friend say that? Do you think maybe somebody lied to her? Like maybe somebody told her that it was good for her and she believed it? Lightning theme! It's Theme Wars tonight, baby! So fun. You guys, I redid my break screens. So my 5-minute breaks, they're actually going to be 5-minute breaks of fun time lapses, and they're going to be like fun. So that's super great. Oh, this is all drying up pretty fast here. It's because I'm spreading it thin. I mean, it's only sort of dry, but it's really not that dry. Get this Pepto mixed up over here. Let me just show you how to make Pepto. How to make pink sauce or whatever it's called. Here we go. Take a look at that color. Just look at that color. And there's a small cam, and then here's the big cam. So we'll bring it over to the big cam so that you can hopefully see how delicious pink sauce looks. Put that on your nuggies. I really don't know where she got the info, but she swore by it. My goodness, that's so bizarre. I mean, I feel like somebody had to lie to her, and then she just believed it. In that case, that's a little bit sad. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just too sensitive. I don't know. My gosh, that's horrible. Okay, so I should have this actually kind of split off. Yes, I should. Okay. I just had to visualize it for a second because I want these wings to kind of match. And I kind of feel like at this moment, they don't exactly match. This needs to kind of like go like this. And then there needs to be like, kind of a third. Something like that, perhaps, and then I can kind of have this one like maybe taper off here or something like that instead. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty gross. I don't know how to feel about all of that information. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what do you do? Ecto friend. I mean, it does kind of look like a magic potion. It's probably why people are buying the pink sauce. Are there actually like people, forgive me because I sound like I'm living under a rock, are people really like actually buying for and advocating for that pink sauce? Like for realsies? Probably make this kind of like pink down there a little bit. Pink or violet or something. I just wonder. People really advocating for that pink sauce. I think it's just for the novelty. That's how I feel about it. But now, with someone who's drinking Pepto-Bismol and actually thinks it's good for you, I'm starting to wonder if there are people that think maybe the pink sauce is good for you too. My pink sauce NFT will be out tomorrow for 7 million. Oh God. Triple puke. Gross. Yeah, I would hope it's just for the novelty. I mean, you know, you never know. You know. But, like, really? I have no idea. You just don't know with people, especially people on the internet, with the way things are. The way that things are in the world. Just kind of mapping some stuff out in this underpainting. I think that it's doing pretty okay for an underpainting. We're basically just kind of sketching stuff out right now. I can probably honestly do this quite a bit faster. I want to start on the other side though. Alright, so let's mix up some really deep, low saturation greens. Very, very dark and low saturation. We can probably add some black to it and some yellow. Yeah, that's a pretty rich green. Not too much, but still something. So let's go ahead and get on in here. Actually, just say that is actually way too light in comparison to everything that I'm around it. So let's this white on my brush and in my paint is not supposed to be there. Okay, there we go. Let's get this rich color in. There we go. Alright, let's try again. Wow, that's still actually quite a bit. Let's just try some straight up black paint. Yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get. I better just start using that. And then we can kind of like stain it with colors over the top if we want to. So maybe that's kind of how we should handle it. Perhaps. Let me just try and adjust the camera so that you can get a good look at everything going on. Yeah. Pretty happy with my new automation over here. I have a really nice new setup and I feel like it's just gonna make streaming a breeze. Totally nice. Very good. So I'm gonna start everything, all these scales up here, I'm just gonna start them really, really dark. Super dark. Let's make sure that this is getting on camera. There we go, okay. Just gotta make sure. I have to keep looking over at OBS just to make sure. Because sometimes I'll just totally get into painting and I'll just go and go and go, and then like I realize all that time I've just been zoomed in on one like tiny little piece of the canvas and none of it got captured on camera. Sometimes that happens because I'm totally not paying attention, but I'm a little bit more aware tonight, I think, which is very nice. Usually I get really lost in the sauce, the pink sauce. You know how it is. We've all been there. Alright, just once again, just check in to make sure it's all getting captured. Okay, good. Looks good, okay. Very good. Very, very good. Man, Joe's theme is such a killer theme. This is such a good song. It's a good song. Alright, and then this dragon here, he's gonna have like these really little cactus ears as well. Yep. Super fun. I gotta fix up this dragon head. There's something about it that just doesn't look natural or right or something. Something's off. Something's kind of off and I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna literally just paint over his eye here. I'm actually just gonna kind of paint over him. And paint over this fire over here too. Sometimes you just have to like kind of start things over a little bit. Just a bit. Sometimes it just has to be that way. And then I also probably want to make this space a little bit empty right there. Yeah, we'll get there. I just had to fix that up for a second. Just to remind me, I gotta get back over there and just kind of redo that. I really, really, really loved this soundtrack, this particular track from Legends Arceus. The battle music. I love the change in tempo here. It's really gosh darn cool. Here we go. And on to the peaceful music. The little Rip, the little baby little Rip. Goodness, it's so much fun. So much fun painting right now. I missed it. I really, really did. I don't think I could have handled it yesterday, though. I feel like some days I just, you know, I'm just not prepared mentally for it. Do you guys hear the rain and the rolling thunder in this theme? Of course, it's not real, but you're hearing. I'm not hearing any real rain or rolling thunder, but it's just a fun little effect that I've added to this particular theme. This is the only theme that has ambient background noise. And I might actually add others. If anyone is... You love it? Oh, good! Well, thank you. That makes me super glad to hear. Super glad. I think it's just nice and relaxing. I thought it might just add a little extra something to the theme. Because the themes on their own are visually fun, but it just kind of adds a little dynamic something else. So that you can just kind of relax. I do, Night Owl Terror! I didn't expect you to go live tonight. Hello! Oh my gosh, did you change your name again? Night Owl Terror. I love soft music and storm sounds. Oh yes, the ambience is good. Yes, I put off last night to go live tonight instead. Because last night I was feeling absolutely dreadful. And I was having these migraines that were just killing me. And come to find, it's because of my back. Like, this is gonna sound silly, and it's kind of self-inflicted. But essentially, we've been having some pretty crazy weather, and you know, with weather and barometric pressure changes, your joints, and sometimes, in my case, my back, kind of locks up a bit. So I get kind of like it makes me feel like I have to keep popping my back. And I do, I adjust it in a straight line so that like I can just kind of like pop all my vertebrae all the way down my back. This is gonna sound super gross, I'm sorry you guys if you're totally squeamish. But like, or if that bothers you, I'm not sure who it bothers, but I'm sure there are some people it would. Anywho, I just continuously did it, and because my back kept locking up, and then it got kind of like inflamed, I guess, or something, and just because of the excessive, just me trying to picks up my back, causing like some inflammation, which caused these crazy migraines. Just my head just felt like it was gonna explode if I just moved a little bit, you know? So it's all good. Worth it. Sorry. Amethyst Mystery, yay! No worries. That's what the theme changes are for. It's for theme wars. And the funny thing about it is that you can only change it to that one theme each session. So it's like, you know, as themes change, they can't be changed back to the old themes. And that's in part because it would just kind of like mess with things if you could like continuously just go back and forth between themes. It's just the way that my OBS is set up and the way that my rewards are set up. But yeah, it's also kind of fun because then you can do like theme wars. I was kind of thinking about adding a little ambience to some other themes as well. For instance, the aqua theme, I haven't added any, but I was thinking about adding some kind of like ambient water sounds, just kind of like underwater sounds. I have those. I have all sorts of sounds in my sound library. So, yes, it would be totally. Gosh, I love this music. This is from the new Kirby game. The music in that game is so good. Also, I love the painting, kind of reminiscent of Five-Headed Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Ooh, I haven't seen that, but that sounds pretty cool. I do really like the concept art of like Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. I think it's really nice. I've never, fun fact about me, I've never once owned ever any kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. I never played the card game, and I never collected the cards, and I just flat out don't even own a single one. But I have tons of Pokemon cards, and I love the card art on that as well. I used to be really obsessed with like the artist names and stuff like that on the cards. I'd collect them, and then I would like memorize all the artists' art styles, so I could just point out and see like who's who, like oh yeah, Mitsuhiro Arita made that card, and like that art card or card art, whatever, illustration, and I was totally obsessed with that. Totally obsessed. And honestly, what's new though? Because that's just totally how I operate. Online is fun for all three of the major trading card games. Ooh! Online. You can play the card game online. Nice. Wow, that music just cuts off abruptly, doesn't it? I guess the upload doesn't have a fade out. I have a few of those tracks, those kinds of tracks floating around in my playlist where I just didn't have time to really check to see if it had like a proper fade out already on it, so I never made one. Which hopefully that's alright. There we go. Cool. Alright. And then of course that's a little bit of a different color. I did kind of add a little orange in there, so it's not exactly a magenta, but I don't think you'll really notice on this particular camera, at least not for now. But yeah, I think that it's really neat. Those card illustrations, that was just my jam back in the day, and I really loved like the art illustrations of like the 90s and early 2000s for like games and stuff, because way back in the day I really loved like you know, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time 64, like the 64 era of games, and you would get like the illustrations, and there was like a lot of creative freedom because the video games themselves weren't super high definition, and like so they didn't have like these really good 3D models that basically also served as like the oh, what's it called? The reference sheet. Like character reference. I might actually buy this painting. Not sure where to put it. Maybe next to the Smash Bros. Banner. I don't know. Oh, that would be really neat. That would be really cool, Night Owl Terror. I'm still getting used to the new username. I like the Night Owl thing that you got going on there. I do like the theme of the Night Owl. But yeah, that'd be really neat. I just gotta get this thing all finished up. I mean, it's really fun too, because, you know, you're here, and so, like, your presence is an influence on the painting's progression. So when you think of it that way, you already do have a connection to the painting. So I think that is really fun, because I get to kind of chat with you guys here, and y'all have a significant like a significant influence on like the way that the painting's going. Makes it more fun that way. I think so anyways. I think I'm gonna kind of bury this and reshape it a little bit. Yes. There we go. At the moment, I haven't listed or sold any of my dragon paintings yet. However, I think that sometime in the near future, I might actually list them. I'm just kind of building up a collection right now. You're too kind to say that. To say that you have an influence on it. Well, you really do. I mean, you're here in my stream right now. I'm streaming my art. You're here during the process of it. I think that it's really cool. You know? I feel like everybody that pops in is a bit of a part of this. I mean, sure, I'm here holding the brush or whatever, but you're here with me, right? You're talking about it, you're spectating, and I'm kind of laughing along to the jokes and stuff, and there's just all sorts of stuff going on. I think it's really nice. There's a connection there. I feel it and I know it. I really want the baby ocean dragon. It's so beautiful. Oh, he's so sweet. He's actually down here. I don't know how well you can kind of see him, but I put him there temporarily. Let me try and adjust that camera, but yeah, he's down there. And I have my black light up here, but it's sadly not hooked up to any power source at the moment. But he's super fun because he likes to glow in the dark under UV light, so not exactly in the dark or glowing. It's more like it reflects ultraviolets. So when you have it in under black light, you can see all of the cool little ultraviolet features. I thought it was super fun. That painting was... That one is definitely like... That and Twilight Dragon, I think, are my two favorites at the moment, but I'm going to try to really top that with every new painting. And of course, as the weather gets cooler, I do still have the Icy Boy way over there in the distance, if you can potentially see him down there. And I will be actually doing kind of the same thing. I want to do I don't know if I want to do glow effects or if I want to do UV effects. It's hard for me to decide because with the glow effects, I have to mix my own paints from pigment. But with the UV effects, there's already a paint, but it's also, it gets kind of murky and mucky when you're using it, so you have to be careful of the layering because it does kind of like make the layers underneath it look much more desaturated. I know I've seen them peeking sometimes and I adore it. Oh, that's so nice. Maybe it's because I'm tired at the moment, but this one looks 3D somehow. Ooh. You mean this one in particular? Well, I have been kind of practicing on this a little bit more, my atmospheric perspective, and just kind of trying to learn how to do landscape layering values. So I'm thinking that I probably, like, I feel like I did better with my background underpainting in this one than I normally do. And I'm really trying, so if that is the case, if I have done better indeed, then that's amazing, and I'm really happy to hear it. I'm really happy to know it. Yeah. You could be onto something. Your eye might not be, I mean, it's not actually 3D, of course. It's definitely 2D canvas here, as you can see. But okay, that is very interesting. It's interesting that you say that because I absolutely am happy to hear it for sure, because that means that I am improving, I would say. And I'm always on the road to improve. I just want to improve, you know, just get better and better at this. I have definitely gone down, like, I would get worse and then I would get better, I noticed. Like, I feel like some of my paintings, like, I don't top the last one every single time, if that makes sense. That would be so hard to do. But, you know, I guess as long as I'm, like, continuously on the uptrend, I guess it doesn't really matter all too much, right? Go. So, super fun. I have redone my 5-minute break screens finally. Yay! I finally redid them and just in the nick of time for streaming. I completed, just earlier today, I completed the Twilight Dragon remade version of the break screen. And then, probably about like an hour to half an hour before going live, I finished the Glimmering Seabed one, and they're like new and improved versions too, so I'm pretty happy about that at the very least. And then I don't have to worry about like having to redo that again because I stepped on my hard drive. So yeah, so essentially I had these 5-minute time lapses of old paintings where I would run them as the break screen. Of course, the break screen is designed so that like I run an ad so that I can squash the pre-roll ads so that when people come in during the actual stream, it's a little bit easier for people to just pop in. Because I hate pre-roll ads. I hate ads in general. I wish I could just turn them all off. But Twitch says no, so I had to play by their rules. And in doing that, I have to run ads. Hey, everyone goes through that. Even I went down while writing years ago. Yeah, man, I mean, it's true. It is so true. it's never going to be a linear uptrend, right? Like it's never going to be linear. It's always going to be, you're going to have your dips and your valleys, and then you're going to kind of, you know, you'll do better over time, right? When you look at the big picture, and I think that that's important. But yeah, like I do see it. Sometimes I just don't do as well. Like for instance, I don't think I was really too happy. Like while I was doing it, I was happy with it. But Guardian of the Sword, I felt like I kind of missed the boat on a little bit. Something about it just didn't quite seem right to me. I don't know what it is. Perspective or something. Maybe the lighting. Maybe something's off center. I had a lot of struggles with that one too. Like I redid the underpainting probably 3 times before I was satisfied. It was a very long painting. It was grueling, and for some reason, I just got stuck on it over and over. But it's okay because the end result, you know, I'm happier that I did it. And I think that it would be upsetting if it were just still an idea in my head that I haven't made. So I'm just happier that it's there. I don't mind all too much that it didn't come out exactly the way that I wanted. I'm just happy that it exists and that I actually spent the time on it, right? Like, because I think that's what the important thing is. Did I ever share any of that before trying to create a video game? I mean, not sure. Not that I can recall. I think I remember you mentioning that you would write. I'm pretty sure I recall you saying that. Either way, story time if that's okay. Yeah, go for it. Night Owl, you are absolutely welcome to story time. It is true, it is true. Oh yeah, black paint. Yes. Oh, and I also need to kind of just spritz everything down a little bit here and there as well. That way I can kind of get things super moist. Since we all love that word so very much. Joking. Most people are upset by the word moist. Most people don't like it. You know what? It's so funny because I never really thought about the word moist being weird and gross until randomly, I think it was like 2000s. I think it was like mid-2000s and everyone really started to make a fuss over the word moist. In 4th through 6th grade, I made a medium crossover fanfiction that had my favorite shows at the time and myself in it. Oh, okay. Did you ever go on any of those boards where you, like, fanfiction.net, I think? I know that that was popular. I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've been on there a couple times, just kind of... I was there to support one of my friends who was writing fanfiction and uploading it there back in high school. Back in my day... Oh, Granny Sudla. Used to support her friends on fanfiction.net. You young'uns wouldn't understand. In middle school, I created my own original story. Nice! I tried to one time. It was called Cat Channel, and it wasn't like a crossover or anything like that, but let me tell you, it was horrendous. I was proud of it, and then I had my brother read it, and then, well, let's just say that story never saw the light of day. In fact, I'm pretty sure I burned it in a bonfire after he looked at it, because I was embarrassed of his criticisms and the laughter. Yeah, I'm not cut out for writing, Haley, but I think that you are. I'm sorry that I just, you go by Haley or Jay too, right? If you prefer any of those on stream, or still on Discord on stream, or on off stream, that is totally cool as well. In middle school, I created my own original story. Middle school. Middle school. I just remember that I had some friends who were very into creative writing, and I would say that, like, I'm not bad at things that are factual, but when it comes to stories, I think I'm probably more built for, like, the kiddie genre, you know what I mean? Like the storybooks with the illustrations that you read to your 4-year-old. Like, I'm not. And you know what? I have actually thought about like making my own kids storybook. I feel like that is a very doable thing for me because I can do the illustrations, and I've always wanted to do illustrations for a kid's storybook. I think that would be very, very cool. It would be very nice to work on some illustration stuff and to write my own little book. And because it is my own and that it's not a commission for somebody, then I can kind of like have it just the way that I want it, right? Like, oh, that's too bright. Way too bright. There's an idea. A little bit of cobalt blue, a little bit of cyan, teensy bit of vermilion, bit of yellow. I think we're a little bit more on track. I think I need some more yellow, more vermilion, and could even just do like the black and the yellow. That always does seem to do the trick as well. So then it's like a nice dark one. But add a little bit more. Oh, hey. Thank you so much, Ran. I appreciate you very, very much. Finally back. All right. In high school, I created a huge crossover that had my real life Power Rangers, Warriors, My Little Pony, Code Lyoko, Bakugan Legacy, and Full Metal Alchemist. All main characters from them were technically related to the leader / god of the world. Oh. Technical difficulty! Oh my gosh! Of course. Well, actually, no worries. I actually needed to look at the chat too, but I really, really appreciate you guys very much. I think then I will just put it on a nice little break screen, the 5 minutes, and then go check on my oven timer because, believe it or not, I'm like cooking delicious wings right now, but it takes a long time. And I have a timer on my phone, but just to be extra sure. Just gotta check the oven too. Alright, you guys. Code Lyoko was my jam too. That is like actually really cool. I love Code Lyoko so much. Stepsister and I both did. So yeah, I shall be back shortly. I'll run the Glimmering Seabed break screen. Alright guys, I shall see you soon. right, we're back. And would you believe me if I told you that the moment I put it on the break screen, and I mean like the moment, like as soon as I like put it on the break screen, my wing timer went off. And I went out there and sure enough, it's off right on time. So, so everything's taken care of, everything looks good, and we're ready for the next phase of the wings so that when my husband comes home, they're gonna taste super delicious. But for right now, they're just kind of like, you know, they're just kind of ready because they're actually cooked chicken now. So super, super awesome. Keto Squared's gonna be wolfing those down tonight. He needs them because tomorrow's a big day. He's got a nice break screen. Thank you so much. So so I did see here, Night Owl said break music is soothing, almost like it's made to put people to sleep, right? So I chose the break screen music for that pretty carefully. The other break screen, I have another one for Twilight Dragon, and that one in particular is a little bit more upbeat. So I kind of have like two different themes, but I figured I would favor the Glimmering Seabed one just because he got a little bit of attention tonight, and you know, Rin said nice things about Glimmering Seabed, and those are the only two that I have time lapses ready for. I was working on gems, but just like those break screens, the entire project file for Gems of Inspiration and all of the footage as well got obliterated on the other hard drive that I stepped on, so I have to redo the whole thing. Not the painting itself. Thank goodness I don't have to repaint it. That would suck. I wouldn't do that actually, if that were the case. But yeah, I do actually need to just kind of go in there, and I adore it. Thank you. I worked pretty hard on that new break screen, so like I just kind of redid it, and it's better than the last time. So it makes me feel better about redoing it, right? Because like if I don't make it better than last time, it almost feels like I'm just not, you know, I'm just running in place, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's my second shot at it, even though I don't want to have to do it again. It's my second shot at it. So my competitive nature says you have to outdo yourself from last time. So I went ahead and I felt like it was better. 7 people, oh, hello. Well, hi 7 people that are watching. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, sometimes I get the lurkers. Lurkers are awesome and super welcome. I do love lurkers. Tonight I am working on, as you know, I'm working on a desert Hydra, and he's made of cactus. And I'm kind of like working on the wings, or the insides of the wings right now a little bit. Just kind of trying to get that pattern going of like overlapping scales and stuff like that. And I have to redo his face over here breathing fire, but I think right now for the underpainting, it's not too terrible. I think it's right on track where I want it to be, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Pretty happy about that. Alright. Oh wow, look at the pink sauce I made this time. This pink sauce is like kind of a little bit purple maybe. Delicious. Joking, you guys, joking. Pink sauce is banned from this channel. I'm joking, we can talk about it at least. Only to make fun of though. I don't know if anyone's unironically, you know, just enjoying that stuff. I can't believe that I got those wings on time though. Like, totally nothing to do with the pink sauce. Just thinking about, you know, food, I guess, at the moment. Actual food, not fake food. And, Paint. Zimaskman. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hello. Slurp. Yum. Like, honest to goodness. Yeah. Hello, hello, and welcome back. I hope you're doing awesome tonight. I appreciate you very, very much. Are you enjoying your pink sauce? We've been kind of joking about that quite a bit tonight because I guess it's just the laughing stock of the internet right now. Which, you know, it's all good. I don't think anyone here would really, like, actually want that stuff, right? Like, I don't know. Slurp. I can't make a big slurp sound. I'm sure I could, like, record Keto eating a steak or something and then get a really nice slurp sound. Sip. I still don't know what it is. Yeah, lemon fluff, alright? So, like, I guess there's, like, this... Now, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. People in the chat, my lovely, lovely friends. That there's this person on TikTok or something who is, like, selling, like, making and selling, like, this extremely vividly colored, and I mean, like, so vivid that you would think it's paint. Dipping sauce that's, I guess, like, garlic and dragon fruit, like the pink dragon fruit that's, like, the fleshy pink on the inside, not the magenta, not the white fleshy, and, like, honey and whatever else, I don't know, I think it's, like, raw honey or something. Custard. Oh no, Keto knows what that is. Tubby custard. Oh god. Speaking of food, gross indeed. Some condiment, some goof made online and it's selling, and it went viral. Yeah, it's gross. Speaking of food, there's a client who is getting enough where she would give it to fruit. Wait, she would give fruit or veggies and cookies to us after we get done working for the day for them. Like, you mean like wow, okay, so like when you're done working for the day, just kind of like extra leftovers. That's really cool. Custard, not the tubby custard. I like. Oh, that's so unusual. Keto. I don't know why, but for some strange reason, Twitch thought it would be so offensive that you said LMAO that it censored it for me. Thanks a lot, Twitch. My gosh. I think that I would have been so offended and so, like, hurt had you not censored that LMAO message for me. My gosh, I don't know what I would have done. What would I have done? I think I'm gonna just kind of, like, make it go this direction because I feel like it just should. I don't know. Just gonna do that. Pretend I know what the heck is going on with my own painting. Spoiler alert, I don't. Indeed. Slurp. Oh wow, I am the mod. You can't stop me. Exactly, Keto. Indeed. Yeah, my gosh, what? LMAO is so offensive, Keto. How could you? Just the mere suggestion that you say the A word has assailed my eyeballs. I cannot have you here ruining everyone with your acronyms. Good job, Twitch. Oh, speaking of that though, I've got a story for you guys. So, I had this childhood friend, or a couple of friends. They were my neighbors, and I adored them very, very much. And their parents, their parents were really nice and would sometimes like pick us up from school. And like just growing up when I was little, I was probably like 6 or 7 or 8 years old, kind of in that time frame. And yeah, my neighbors and their parents, I reconnected with them many years later after they moved out of state. Like, I would have to say it was like 2006, 2007 maybe-ish, that I found them on Facebook, because Facebook was like the new social media and everyone was on it even then. And so I found them and I was really, really excited about that. I don't think it was, maybe it was 2007 or something like that. I don't know. It was around that era. Anyways, I found them. And then I friended both of them, Chris and Allie. And they were such good friends back then and everything like that. They were still pretty chill when I talked to them again. And I was like, you know, talking to them, catching up, texting them and stuff. And their parents, I guess I, like, for my status wrote, I think, like, WTF or something like that. From something. I don't know. Like, I don't remember. I wrote, like, WTF, right? And then they, like, went... I didn't even know about this. I was at the dinner table, and someone else pointed it out to me when I found out. I think it was like my stepbrother or somebody, one of my family members pointed out that they had posted something about, like, you know, like their kids being friends with like some disgrace of human beings, and like that their particular friend wrote WTF in their status, and do you know what the F stands for? And mind you, I was in high school at the time, right? Like, I was in high school and so were they. So I wrote WTF as a status. I didn't even write the F word. It's like literally just the suggestion of the F word. And even then I was like afraid to say the F word, but I would say the acronym, right? Like, oh well. Well, they like went off the rails in this whole post about me in particular. Then, when they went off the rails, like, well after, I just pretended it didn't exist. Later, they blocked me. But I guess their kids didn't block me? I don't know, it was just them. And then I think later, their kids, like, blocked me. I don't know what happened, but it was weird. Like, literally, they were up in arms because I wrote WTF on my status. It's unbelievable. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I can't even fathom why. Why would someone be... I can't even. And I'll... LMAO and LOL until I ruffle. I needed the laugh tonight. It's ridiculous, my gosh. I just wanted to be friends with them again, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that their parents were, like, that unhinged. Like, and imagine being a parent and how, like, embarrassing it probably must be to talk about someone else's kid in that kind of way. And they didn't even tag me. It was the most cowardly thing ever. They hide behind a screen and then they would, like, talk really bad about me because I wrote WTF as my status as a high schooler. Like, it was somewhere in my status about something that was completely crazy. I don't know what it was, but Like, how unhinged does a person have to be to do this? I don't understand. Oh, people, my gosh. Like, you know, just, I don't know. Guess they just never grew up or something. It's just, it's sad. Really. Some people are just too much. Yeah, for sure. Religious nut jobs, that's who. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they work for Twitch. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, these are so funny. You guys are funny. I don't know. I was told I was a horrible person and going to hell growing up just because of my birthday? Because your birthday is on Halloween? Whoa, some people are just brain dead, it seems. Happy birthday action. OMG LMAO. Yeah, that's always blocked. That's so funny. No way. So silly. Totally silly. Yeah, I mean, my gosh, like, you guys enjoy the happy birthday? Isn't that so fun? My birthday. Yeah, did you notice that happened? Yeah, you guys can, like, see the fun little fanfare and everything. My birthday was earlier this month. Hopefully this won't trigger the animation. I think there's a cooldown. The cooldown isn't that much. I think it's just a few minutes. I don't remember what I set it to, but that's so funny, you guys. That's hilarious. It was only a matter of time someone would be talking about their birthday and then all of a sudden that would happen. That's so fun. That's the new animation. I made that in After Effects. And I was pretty happy about it. The way that it turned out and everything. I was pretty happy with the way that it turned out because I have been practicing all sorts of things in After Effects. Lots and lots of learning. Of course, I haven't been sitting down and working on things like a ton or anything, but just whenever I can. Happy birthday! There's the Pekka! Yeah, did you guys know that you can trigger Pekko and Brewster? There's like a minute cooldown or something like that on each one, I don't know. But you can trigger them just by using the emotes. So if you're like already subscribed and stuff like that. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah, there's all sorts of fun little Easter eggs and triggers. I made a crossover trigger. You guys are so funny, oh my gosh. That makes me laugh every time. There's a crossover trigger, there's one of them, where there's a particular emote from the Classy Ferret's channel, where if you use his animated ferret emote, that one will cause a ferret sound effect to trigger in my stream. So to give context, the Classy Ferret is the first and currently only channel that I have done artwork for. So he essentially needed me to remake his avatar and do some like emotes and badges and stuff for him. With my little bit of time, I did get to work on that stuff, so so they're all made and everything like that, and yep, he is a loyal supporter of Sunlight Studio, and yeah, so he's got that cool cool little emote crossover sort of thing going on there. So if he comes over, if someone comes over and uses that fun little emote, he'll do something. Yep, there it is. There's the full list. Yep, the bot just spits out the entire thing. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't say birth in that word. Just embarrassment. Birthing day. Would you rather we say that instead? Night Owl, it was your birthing day. I've heard people say that. I don't know if that's like, you know, like a regional thing, like people from specific parts of the world maybe say that, or maybe like it's an olden time thing. It was your birthing day. It just sounds gross to me. I think that sounds gross. Alright, so let me think. I guess I can kind of like start moving on to different areas of the body. Touch fuzzy, get dizzy. That's so much worse. Yeah. So funny. Yes, it is much worse. I agree. I can't stop laughing about birthing day. I'm not the only one who knows this, right? Like you guys have heard, right? Like you've heard. I forgot about my poof friends. Yeah, the poof poofs. It's been a while since I've streamed. I feel like all the features and stuff, you know, I love adding new features, you guys. I love adding new features. I'm so addicted to adding new features, honestly. So, I mean, because I feel like just the same old stuff all the time can get kind of boring. And I like to just be able to have new stuff to show every time that I go live. Of course, every time is not a realistic goal or anything like that. However, I do think that I do like to just continuously add new stuff, and I don't think I'm like, you know, anywhere near stopping, especially since I've made it so much smoother on my computer. Everything's running much smoother now because I've optimized everything, so I can add all sorts of new stuff. Oh, why did I forget this? I'm officially starting my channel dedicated to ranking seasons of a series/franchise. You're starting your channel. Night Owl Terror, have you already started it, or do you have a set date? That's really cool. I'm super hyped. Yeah! That's very, very cool. That's really cool. I'm thinking about that because you're like really knowledgeable in all the different like franchises and things like that. Let me think. I think that I want to kind of like fix this up a bit too. Yeah, so I kind of want this to go back like this. I don't know how much of that you can see, but I'm really just trying to fix up this little wing over here. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Very fun. Alright, the 15th of August is the set date for the first ranking. Ooh! Now that's 5 days after my birthday. Happy birthday to me! Night Owl Terror is making a cool new franchise. Well, I guess like a cool new, not a franchise, a cool new channel for ranking franchises. super exciting. That's really nice. So you have like all of the things that you need, right? Like you got everything's like you're getting everything kind of set up, you know, like you got streaming software or stuff like that. Are you streaming on Twitch? Is that how you're doing it? Or are you potentially maybe making like a YouTube channel or something? I would love to know. I gotta fix this dude's face right here. And the fire. It's driving me nuts. Oh, and I also have to order new black paint because I am like pretty much like out of it, surprisingly. I'm like, it's like almost gone. Wouldn't you know it? Used up all my paint. That's super exciting stuff, though. I'm really happy to hear about that. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this. Now we're gonna make a nice little highlight over here. My brain is already getting kind of sleepy. Oh my gosh. It's 11:44. No way. 11:44. We have like an hour and 15 or so minutes. Not streaming. I'm ages away from even bothering with that. Just YouTube channel. Ooh. Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't really, you know, I've dabbled in the YouTube thing, but man, it's hard. And I think that I kind of want to get into that a little bit more. But you know what? I feel like just it'd be really cool to see a live stream too. It would be. It'd be cool to see you after you've established your YouTube channel to do like some occasional live streams. I've attended to the YouTube live streams, and I feel like the interface is like much cleaner for like the chat and everything like that. I am waiting for a webcam and a microphone to come in. Those are all super important things, of course. For my stuff, like the camera, I spent a lot on for like a GoPro, but it's not ideal. So I have no idea like what to say about like what kind of camera you'd want. Of course, I'm sure you've already ordered them. I'm just really excited to see like how you do this. So you're gonna be like ranking franchises and stuff. Listen, Owl, if there's anybody who's gonna be like totally good at that and know exactly what they're doing, it's gonna be you. Just saying. Because like the way that you talk about the different franchises, it's like you know so much more than I feel like I could ever know. I could study it for years, you know, and I would just never be in the same ballpark. You've had a lot of recommendations for things like anime, and I haven't even sat down and watched anything since we last talked about them, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so cool. So awesome. You know what would be sick and super awesome? What if Rin made a channel about cosplay and making cosplay outfits? That would be so sick. Shorts are a great way to start. Oh yes. Ranking seasons of franchises. Oh yeah, the different seasons. So like you're comparing the seasons with each other but not ranking the franchises against each other. Gotcha. Yeah, so keto has been dabbling in the shorts sort of thing when it comes to YouTube, like YouTube shorts. He's been making some pretty funky sort of skits and stuff like that. Let me guys like link you because it's pretty wacky. I think you might get a kick out of it. If you guys want to see some like really ridiculous shorts, let's like, my shorts are gross. That's what she said. But for real, keto. Oh, Space Daddy Gangsta, look at you in your blue egg. I saw Keto's YouTube shorts and I have to say, I thought about it honestly. Rin, I would be a fan. I would be super excited about that. He is handsome. Yes, Keto, he is super handsome. He's a freaking supermodel. My husband he's drop dead gorgeous. And I'm not lying. Ain't lying about that. I noticed I've been following for a year already. Wow. It's been a year, has it? Wow. It's been quite some time, huh? That's so cool. I was like, okay, Sunla, sheesh. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I was just, you know, I was just a barista at a Starbucks and this handsome guy just walks up to me like he freaking owns the place and he looks me dead in the eyes and then he, you know, comes back and slips me his number. You know, I was already like swooning over him. He already had me before he gave me his number. My God. You were his cup of tea. Oh, that's cute. Since May 2021, I feel old. Don't feel old. Because I guarantee you're younger than me. I guarantee it. Yes, my husband is super handsome. We'll just talk him up over here, you know. I hope he won't. I don't think he'll mind. Who knows he's handsome? You know, how could you not? When you're keto squared. My eye's watering so much tonight, you guys. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Alrighty. Oh no. I don't remember how I mixed this up. I guess I just have to wing it. I only make that joke 12 times a stream. Are you guys sick of it yet? My first convention was back in 2017. That makes me feel old. Oh, 2017. Half a decade. Now that makes me feel old. Thinking about that being 5 years, that feels like yesterday. 2017, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I hope y'all doing swell tonight. Thank you. I would say I'm doing quite well. My brain's already starting to short out. I don't know what's happening, but I'm like doing pretty good tonight. I'm like really happy. I'm happy to be working on this. I'm happy to be chilling. And you guys came to join me on a Friday night or a Saturday morning, depending on what time zone you're in. So like, I think that's super duper awesome. I was expecting practically nothing because like, you know, I don't normally stream at this time and I just kind of chose to this time around and it was unusual. It was a very strange decision that I made. Oh, that's what's missing. This right here. It was a strange decision of mine to do that, and you know, it's just really awesome that you guys are here, for sure. Same, I went to my first con in 2017, really? With my, oh my gosh, message blocked, of course, crappy. God forbid my eyes see the word crappy. Thanks, Twitch. Frisk cosplay, that's so cute, though. I think that was good. You don't need to say mean things about your first cosplay. That's really cool. I still remember the fellow scouts in my troop daring me to eat a small piece of baked potato that fell on a parking lot in 2017. Ew. Oops, bad words. Oh no, the word crappy. Crappy's not even a bad word. It's just... I don't know. It's not a bad word. It's like it's like circumventing the actual bad word. You know what I mean? Like, there is a bad word. But crappy isn't it. You know what I'm saying? Silly Twitch. What are they talking about? What are they smoking? It must be the settings on my account. Oh, it must be because I'm using a new device. It wasn't that bad. 5-second rule. Would you say the same thing if it dropped in a toilet, though, Night Owl? If that's a bad word, then my vocabulary is ruined. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling you there. I kind of understand that. By kind of, I mean I very, very much do. The internet has ruined me in many ways, though, to be honest. In ways much, much worse than any kind of bad words or whatever. So, you know. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Sorry to go quiet on you guys. This is like so de-stress central for me when I get over here and just start painting. It's just a really, really good feeling. Really good feeling. And I just kind of like zone that out. And it's so hard not to, for sure. Alright, so let's take a look. Oh no, it was horrible. It was my first homemade sweater and it looked horrible. Oh, that sounds fun though. Your first homemade sweater, that actually sounds great. I mean, sure, it's your first project. It might not be perfect. Okay, headed off now. Good night. Well, thank you so much for being here, Night Owl. I hope you have a super amazing night. Have super nice dreams. And thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate your company. Every single time we have good conversation, good dialogue. It's always a pleasure. Peckle Beeps. Space Daddy Gangsta and Keto. We were talking you up while you weren't listening, Keto. Keep up your shorts on YouTube. It's fun content. Yes. Thank you. Tomorrow's short is very short and featuring a scary Pokemon. Oh gosh. Yeah, let me, Oh my god. Space Daddy, you're probably gonna like it. He made this short, and not to spoil the surprise or anything, and I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Yeah, it's scary. You'll like it. Did you guys see the Halloween Pokemon packs coming out? No? No? Halloween Pokemon packs? Are you gonna open them, Space Daddy? Please tell me you are. You're gonna open them for us on your channel. You're totally gonna do it. I just have to reshape this. Okay? Please don't mind me. I'm just reshaping this so I don't have to later. There. We're just kind of making that muddy and vague so that I know that I'm going back to reshape it. Also, this. So they're all reprints, and it's 3 cards per pack. Oh god, the Pika. 3 cards per pack. And they're $15 for 40 packs meant to be given out to kids for Halloween. What? That's so cute! It's one of the best ideas they've had in a long time. They're all psychic, ghost, and themed and such. Oh my gosh, that is such a smart idea! I think they're called trade or treat packs. Oh my gosh! No, that's so smart. Back to Domino's I go. Oh man, well it's good when you pop in. I appreciate you, Keto. You're the best, Mr. Husband. No, that's really, really smart because kids who like grow up with Pokemon, with like a Pokemon thing, it stays fresh in their minds, right? Like, and then they become attached to that Pokemon thing, and then like next thing you know, they like are a Pokemon fan, so they're like getting these kids on the I shouldn't say the word because like that's not my channel's theme, but like it's like how can I phrase this without YouTube or Twitch hating me? It's just gonna, in the most family-friendly way, it's just gonna stick in their heads, and it's gonna give their brain what they want. Brain candy, right? Like really intense brain candy. If I get another order, I'll be back. I'll see you shortly. Hopefully. Have fun, be safe. They're gonna be available at a lot of grocery stores and stuff. I really like that they're pushing out theme pack. They should have been doing for the whole sword and shield set. You know what? I might even just buy some for my daughter because she would be so happy. She loves that kind of stuff, dude. She loves Pokemon a lot. I've been raising her on Pokemon, and you know what? I just showed her a little bit of Pokemon, and she just took it from there, man. She's a huge Pokemon fan. And she would be so happy if I did something like that for her. No doubt. That would totally be so fun for her. Oh my gosh. It's really cool. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so if they're selling them here, like I haven't seen them though, like are they on the shelves yet, or is that something that they're going to roll out? Right? There's not going to be anything special in them, but just the fact they're a legitimate Pokemon product is really fun. I agree. So like, yeah, there's not going to be like rare pulls. That's not what it's for. What it's for is for it to find its way into a whole bunch of kids, Halloween bags, and then they're going to have them when they're celebrating the holiday, and then they're going to remember it, and they'll keep it, and they'll treasure it, and then they'll love Pokemon. And now the branding is sticking in their head. And it's just really smart from a business perspective because it's targeted for children. That's so, so smart. Because the kids that aren't really like, you know, fans of Pokemon or kind of stayed away from it, now all of a sudden they got this cool Pokemon card. Maybe this is really, really cool. And then they kind of reconsider, you know, or they're just exposed to Pokemon, now they're fans. Like, you know what I mean? Smart. They should be on shelves around beginning of October, right after Lost Origins comes out, as the last Sword and Shield set. How do you stay up on these things? Is this information just like available on the website, or that's really cool? I have opened 126 Pokemon Go packs, and I have yet to get a Ditto sticker card. What What's a ditto sticker card? How rare does that have to be for you to not get one of those? That's crazy. How? How could that be? How dare they? How dare? I have to get some more WIP paint. Only problem is I'm almost out. I am almost out of paint. Of my value paint, like the black paint, the white paint. I am like pretty much out of it. I have to be like really, I have to use it sparingly and not go overboard. Can't be too much. There we go. Alright. I don't know if it's very true everywhere, but if you really want Pokemon cards, you may need to ask some places. Some places are locking up Pokemon cards. Wait, what? People are locking up Pokemon cards? What's going on? What? So the Ditto sticker card isn't rare at all. There's a little Ditto symbol at the bottom left of specific cards, and if you peel the card back, it's a Ditto. And the original front of the card is a sticker. Oh, those sticker cards. I like those. It was like that a lot a few months ago, but lately they've been more relaxed at places. It's because people are stealing and people were scalping during the 25th anniversary peak of the cards. Oh, that's terrible. I know Florida is because a few people got unalived over Pokemon cards. Oh my gosh. I hate the United States more and more every day. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I don't like it here. Yes, I live in the United States, and it is not the best country in the world. It is very far from it. And I've kind of, like, recently really been thinking about how, like, brainwashed we are over here. Like, how we're expected to, like, love this country so very dearly. Like, it's the best country. And it's not. We're conditioned. And I just want out of here because everyone is so violent over here. And yeah, without saying too much, I just don't like it here. Because that would happen, wouldn't it? Over a few Pokemon cards over here, in particular. Yeah, Target parking lots were becoming crime scenes like crazy because of it. That's scary. That's really scary. And there goes my bot, of course. Prime timing, silly bot. Silly bot, can you just hold off? Oh my gosh. I mean collectibles, come fight over it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. To be fair, Target was releasing set cards early and giving people deals when they shouldn't have, so people are making like triple on products being available early. Ew! Ooh. Same, Sunlight. Yeah, it's just not, we're not in a good country. We're like, there's so many people here who like really, really, truly believe that this is a good country, and it's not. The more news, the more that happens here, that's like big news from the United States, let's just say it's never good. It's never progressive. It's like, lately it's just always really, really bad stuff. And I mean, it makes complete sense. Makes complete sense. The way that everything is set up over here, they set us up for failure here. You know? It's intentional. It's by design. I don't like it. I don't like it here. I would love to move to another country. Yeah. I would love to be in a different country. I really would. Pokemon TCG as well. The communities are tough to get into. That's why I'm always happy to know the information so the other people can be aware. There's still no reason to harm people over trading cards. Yeah, no joke. Also, Sunlight, you should play Fall Guys with me. I've never played that before. It's super popular, right? Is it free? I think it's free. Rin, I completely agree. It's so dumb. There's the chill theme, yeah. Time to feel nice and cold and chilly. Yeah. So super off topic, like totally off topic. Just, you know, ADHD brain over here. Just about to kind of throw it out there. And I almost just did without prefacing, by the way. I almost just kind of threw it out. But like, last night I found another brown recluse, and it was almost lost in our room. We get Arizona browns, which are a subspecies of brown recluse, and there have been so many this year. There have been a lot in our yard. There have been a bunch in our garage. There have been a lot in our house. I found one dead in the bathroom. I killed one. I killed one that was crawling from our shoes to our utility closet. And then just last night, I found a brown recluse. Yeah, it's a horrible spider. I found one, a massive one, and I mean, it was the biggest one I had ever seen. It was like this big around. It was like the size of a cellar spider, but it had the fiddleback. It was like this big around. And it was crawling up our wall, but like it went into the corner and I lost it for a moment. Yeah, they are super gross. I actually had a bite on my foot this year. I never had a bite before, but I got pictures before it healed. The bite thankfully didn't get that bad, but it was a ring. It was a red ring with a black dot in the middle, and it got really gross for just like a day or like 2 days, and then it started to heal, but I still have the scar on my foot from it. And it's been like a few months. It's been a couple months since I got bit. So yeah, they're nasty. They're nasty little things. Yeah, they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. And I found one in the room, and it crawled up the wall, and it was like super high up. And I had to get up the ladder and smack it off the wall. Oh boy. Monka South Day in New York. I've noticed that as well. One was in my closet not too long ago. Oh God. I hate that. And for some reason this year they are so rampant. I washed one out of the planters. Like there was a gap kind of area in like these little red planters that are up against the walls in my yard. And I took the hose and I washed out the crevices, and one washed out, and I got my chickens to come over and eat it. My God, but there are so many this year. I have seen, I don't even know how many. I've literally seen like a dozen by now. And then I saw one carrying eggs that had an egg sack in my garage. So they hid fast when they found us spotting them. So I sprayed the garage really good with insecticide, So I'm really, really hoping that they're gone now. Ooh, yes, I am lucky. You're lucky my friend was bit by one and had a massive hole in his leg for weeks. That is horrifying, dude. Yeah, I am lucky. Mine wasn't that bad. My bite wasn't that bad. I had a ring and it didn't really, like, hurt either. It was just off color, and then you could see the bruising the next couple days, like underneath it was like bruising. But it was a red, like a very red ring, a kind of like pussy yellow ring, in the middle. It was like a target, and then there was just a black dot, like a hard black dot. And if you pushed on it, it would hurt, but beside that, it didn't really, like, I couldn't feel it. I was actually shocked when I found the bite, because I knew that it looked like a brown recluse bite, but I didn't feel it happen. It was strange, because that day when I found that, it was like the day after I got stung by like 2 bees on my leg, but not in that same spot. I just got stung by 2 different bees while I was on the phone, which really pissed me off. But anyways, I didn't feel it bite me. And I just found this horrifying target thing on my foot, and now I've got a scar there. And it's been a couple months. So, you know, I didn't expect the scar to stay there. I thought it would heal up at least a little, because the bite wasn't that bad. Not as bad as it could have been. It could have been really bad. But it wasn't too bad. I feel so bad for your friend, though. My God. I'm glad that it finally, like, you know, finally healed up, but my gosh. Gee, now I feel creepy crawlies on my legs. Oh no, I'm sorry to do that to you, Ren. Oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate it so much. I'm sorry. Sorry, you guys. I'm not trying to make you guys feel worried about it, for real. Like, those things suck. Can we just mutually agree that they just suck? Like, first it was a problem with all of the really obnoxious scorpions. There were so many scorpions, but those I could handle because you can detect them with the black light. And I never got stung by any one of them. Like, and I think that is in part due to the fact that I was extremely proactive, you know, finding them at night. Anytime it would get dark, I went out with the pliers during the peak scorpion season, go out there and get them, and I would get like all of the little mommies with their babies, and it's very sad to do that, but they're extremely dangerous because they're bark scorpions, not just like little yellow scorpions or desert haries or whatever. They're not emperor scorpions. They are the worst scorpions with the most potent venom. And those are the ones that we have out here, so yeah, so much suck indeed. My gosh. I'm just really thankful that, yeah, like I said, my bite wasn't as bad, but I am like more horrified because they are back in my room again, I guess. They shouldn't have passed my little, you know, like I sprayed for them, but only in the garage because I don't like really spraying a lot of insecticides. You know, it's just not good. But I really gotta be careful with them, you know, you can't have them around. Yeah, the littles, so sadly, They have to go away. Yeah, like I feel bad because it's like they don't choose to be scorpions, right? And they're just kind of there by chance. But I have to like protect me and protect my family. Like, so I have to like kind of get rid of that entire mindset for just a moment so that I don't, yeah. It's just, it sucks. The whole thing sucks. It is true. Alright. So I'm thinking if I just take, I do this, and then I kind of like do this, follow along the edge down here. My brain is kind of getting fried a little bit. It's so crazy how that happens over time. Doesn't even take that long for that to happen. Oh, there goes the technical difficulties. Right on cue, of course. So, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and put it on another 5-minute break screen. I'm going to prep the delicious chicken wings for the next phase of cooking, which is super duper exciting. But yeah, that'll take me a few minutes, and then I shall be right back. Delicious stuff. So I'm going to go 5-minute break, and I shall see you soon. Bye, guys. Wow, we already went live and I'm a little bit late. Hello, I'm officially back now. I was I was using a basting brush to brush on some delicious black bean garlic sauce onto the wings. So I took my time being a food artist instead of, being a painting artist, the art kind of artist, or the visual kind of artist, I should say. I am covered in black bean stuff, but I'm officially back. I ran back because I could feel it. The scene already started, and of course I was late, so. But oh my gosh, I'm super excited for them. They're gonna be so good. Gonna be so tasty. Alrighty. I'm just gonna hype. Yeah! Hype! I'm excited for dinner. That's why I'm saying hype. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a late. I guess it would be sort of like a late dinner, breakfast, whatever you might call it. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. Just gonna go ahead and make like a really good bright green. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Because I'm gonna make some like cactus grooves, like little grooves in here. I think that's a little too blue though. Yeah, here we go. Okay, and then tonight we should maybe start thinking about who we're gonna raid. Perhaps so like if anybody ends up being here and ends up wanting a raid or knowing of someone to raid, all of that stuff is very appreciated. I could always use suggestions. And I'm always looking for them suggestions on people who stream late like So I kind of feel like this whole thing, this dragon face right here kind of needs to be redone. I'm starting to think that maybe yeah. Trying to think maybe I've got a lot of stuff that I need to kind of like fix up over here. Very cactusy. Here we go. Alright, I've just gotta kind of fix up the camera on my chest here again. And we should be all good to go. Ready to rock. Ready to go. Yeah, this is a good time for me to focus too. Not that I don't like chatting and talking. I actually really, really do like the company. But, oh my gosh. The hyper focus. When that comes on, let me tell you, it feels good. It feels real good. I should maybe kind of like make like a nice little blue area there for like maybe violets, yes. Yeah, here we go. Social links, anyone? Let's connect across platforms, says my bot. And I say that too. Beacons is really cool. Space Daddy Gangsta showed me beacons. And then I showed my husband beacons, and now he's using beacons too. And it's just a really cool platform where you connect platforms. It's really nice. It's basically just a bunch of social links that you put together, and really anything that you want. You could even make a link to your phone number. So if you're like offering a service, you could totally just like, you know, have a clickable phone thing so that someone can just like click and it calls you or emails you or text messages you. So if you're like a content creator, or if you're like an artiste, or you offer a service, like for instance Keto, he's a real estate agent, which is super, super awesome. And of course in doing that, he offers a service. And that's why Beacons comes in handy, because he can essentially have a website for very, very cheap, where all of the connections are there, all of the bio stuff is there, all of everything's there. You can even have a shop on there. You can make money on the platform. Like, it's just really cool. And I had no idea it was gonna be that cool. I'm gonna be completely real with you. When I went into it, I was just like, okay, a place for your links. But man, they've been working on it. There's a lot of different features. Really are. I sort of just want to block out that head and try again. You know what I mean? I almost just want to take a giant blob of just like white paint and just do it over. I don't know if I want to maybe just use this to like reshape it. I could do it that way. Watch that. Yep, we're gonna delete it. Ruined the painting, baby. No thoughts, head empty. That's how I feel right now while I'm doing this. Oh no, I'm running into it. Ah. You can tell I'm tired, you guys. You can really tell. I'm just gonna completely just go totally crazy and just delete. Erase. You guys are gonna hate me for this. But it's for the better. You can just trust my judgment. You can just trust my judgment. Trust me. I'm not lying to you. Well, I'm like really crazy right now, guys. I'm like actually at the end of my rope. I'm tired. And crazy and losing my mind. totally a whack attack right now. Alright, so maybe I'll just go like I want to do like loose brush strokes right here. This has to be like connected. Yeah, alright. So I'm gonna be kind of quiet doing this. So please don't mind me. Please don't mind. But, essentially, we kind of gotta be shaped like that. Yeah, like that's more accurate for like the shape of the face. I just kind of like have to let like my subconscious take control sometimes, because my conscious mind, and this is gonna sound all woo-y and weird and wee-woo, whatever. But my conscious mind, when it takes over, it tries to rationalize things a little bit too much, when my subconscious mind really is the artistic pilot and the one that sees the vision to begin with. And when I just try to focus on the vision that I see in my head from my subconscious mind, and just let it take control when I think less and brush more, I generally start to get the shapes that I actually want to see. Sounds totally crazy. I get it. Sound like a whack job. I do. Sound whack. That looks quite a bit more accurate already. Like that's all it really took for the shaping anyways. So now I've kind of got a plot like where the eye is going to be, I guess. So at this moment, it's kind of looking like it should go like right there. I believe that goes there. But now I can start to actually like shape the other stuff around it, so I don't have to worry about it so much anymore. And then this down here, I think I need to kind of like redo some of this too. Oh yeah, well, alrighty. It's already looking better. Goodness. Yay! Guess I can start letting my conscious mind back in, at least for the finer details. It's so strange how that works. Brain is very strange. I think that this is missing a link, so I think that I kind of need to like get rid of some of this down here too. And I might actually want to like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe like redo this particular one right here. This like row is sort of not quite aligning the way that I want it to. So maybe we should just focus on that as well. go. Let's get ourselves some more paints on. Delicious. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably a little better than it was. Yeah, I'm already more satisfied with the way that that looks. I don't know how well you can actually tell. At least from the camera's perspective, but I find that it was necessary. Oh yes. Okay, very cool. Alrighty. Now, okay, it's almost 4 a.m. here. I'm going to go to bed. No doubt there, and yeah, that's early. Okay, yeah, definitely get some rest there. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning, and I really appreciate you very much. Try to sleep in if you can. I know that that's probably not always something you can do. But I hope you can get some really good rest tonight. Have a super good night, and I'll catch you later, Renan. I appreciate you very much, and I love your company. Yeah, get you some rest. Delicious sleep. Okay, let me think here. Just gotta get some more of this pink stuff. And we're going to line the neck and the throat. There. Like that. I suppose now I can probably start working with my smaller brush. No, but I'll be okay. Oh no! Well, hang in there. You're a trooper. You're a trooper. Hopefully you can get through it and then get some rest. Pass out, sleep really good after you work really hard. Holy schmoly. Husband's got a really huge day tomorrow too. He's gotta be up. It's not gonna be fun. But he's got an open house, and it will be good. It will turn out well. Everything will be okay. I might not be able to raid someone tonight, but I'm sure I can host someone tonight. And that'll That'll be nice, especially when I'm working on that second phase of cooking. Cooking some tasty, delicious, wonderful, and awesome wings. Have an idea. Oh yeah, I'm working on Paper Mario 64 again, and it's been ages since I played it. I'm sure you can only imagine. I was a kiddo, after all. But I am at Bowser's Castle, and I'm like ready to fight. Super excited because the next time I play, I'm set to beat the game. The last time that I played the game, actually, I played it... Well, I first played it as a kid on the N64, and it was like way back when it was new. But then I played it again in high school when, you know, I modded my Wii like everyone did back in the day, and I modded my Wii and I got an N64. No, I didn't use the N64 emulator because it was actually really bad. I installed the WAD file for like the channel file for the Nintendo Shop channel version of it. So like they had like these I forget what they called them, virtual console, I guess, versions of the game, of like older games, I guess classics and stuff like that. Well, I was able to install the WAD file for Paper Mario 64, so I played that. And I beat it again because I didn't know where a copy of Paper Mario was. Could even be that we rented it and that we had to give it back originally, so I don't know where it went. I went looking for it, but it doesn't matter. It's like the WAD file. And so I played it again, just like back in the day. super fun. So we're kind of like mapping out some itty bitty little lines and details here. Hopefully you guys can see these little lines. Because they're very fun to draw, so that would, you know, kind of suck if you couldn't see, but I think that you guys can see with the lighting okay. You guys can see, alright? Little leaves, succulent leaf patterns. There we go. Yoshi's Island. Keep getting that thumbnail view, that's why I keep stepping back. Of course, it might be a little bit disorienting for someone that might not be expecting it as much. Oh wow, we have 7 minutes left on the clock. 7 minutes, that's not very long. And the canvas is trying to get dry again, so maybe it's probably time to hang up the hat and then get back into the kitchen and cook those delicious, tasty, and wonderful wings. I'm trying something new tonight. So I got this thing called Secret Art of Arc. It's a sauce, and it's like a, I think it's like a whiskey, and it's like a whiskey sauce with like a lot of garlic, and this one is a black bean sauce, and it's kind of thick, and it's got this really nice flavor to it. It's very salty, and I felt like it would just be really good on wings, so I cooking chicken tonight, chicken wings, and then I'm covering them in Frank's Red Hot, but first I'm gonna toast on some of that delicious Secret Art of Arc sauce. And I'm super excited about them and how they're gonna turn out. Ooh, is this Alabaster Islands? This is some Legends Arceus music. I really like this soundtrack a whole lot. It's actually really nice. They did so good with that soundtrack. I don't care what anyone says. I love this music so much. Get some nice shaped leaves going on here. Oh yeah, that's gonna turn out okay, I think. Goodness, I don't know what I was worried about. There we go. Sorry for being so quiet, you guys. But it does appear that we're pretty much at the end of our stream, which means that it is pretty much time to get things moving and going. And the really cool thing now is that I actually have a nice end stream button that's just going to allow me to quickly do it from right here, hands-free. No need for an assistant, right? Which is super cool. It's very exciting. And the next time that you see me live, there is a very good possibility that I'm going to be hanging out with my brother, and he might actually even join me on the live stream if he's filling up for it. If he's not, you know what, I don't even have a schedule in place, so I'm not going to pressure him to do it or anything like that, but it would be really nice to see Sparrow on the stream one of these days. I think it would be really cool. Alright, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. Have a super fantabulous and beautiful night. And I'll catch you next time, potentially even tomorrow. I mean, there's a possibility that that could happen. All right, have a good night, you guys. Bye!